Prepare to immerse yourself in the eerie and fascinating world of end-times prophecies according to Islamic eschatology. We explore ancient predictions that blur the boundaries between the known and the unknown, uncovering a world poised on the edge of its final chapter. In Islamic teachings, the signs of the Day of Judgment, known as Ashrat al-Sa'ah, are divided into minor and major signs. The minor signs, though numerous and varied, have been unfolding since the time of the Prophet Muhammad. These events, like the erosion of morality and widespread dishonesty, are seen as precursors to more catastrophic events. Among the most dramatic and terrifying of the major signs is the appearance of a massive smoke that will envelop the earth. This smoke, described in the Quran, will cause great suffering, creating an apocalyptic atmosphere where people will struggle to breathe and the world will plunge into chaos. One of the most pivotal figures in Islamic eschatology is the Dajjal, or the Antichrist. Described as a deceiver who will claim divinity, the Dajjal's emergence will be marked by immense trials and tribulations. His arrival will test the faith of believers as he performs miracles to deceive and lead astray those who are weak in faith. The Dajjal will appear in the form of a charismatic leader with a single eye that protrudes as if it were a floating grape. He will travel the world rapidly, sowing discord and chaos. His ability to control the elements and perform seemingly divine acts will lead many to follow him despite his clear falsehoods. In stark contrast to the malevolent Dajjal, Jesus, known as Isa in Islam, will descend from the heavens to restore justice and peace. His return will occur near a white minaret in Damascus, where he will join forces with the true believers to confront and ultimately defeat the Dajjal. The final confrontation between Jesus and the Dajjal will be an epic battle of good versus evil. Jesus, supported by the faithful, will pursue the Dajjal to a place called Lydda, where he will kill him, ending his reign of terror and deception. This victory will herald a new era of peace and righteousness. Just as the world begins to recover, another dire threat emerges. Gog and Magog, tribes of ferocious beings, will break free from their ancient barriers, wreaking havoc across the earth. Their sheer numbers and destructive power will leave nations devastated, further testing humanity's resilience and faith. Adding to the terror, a strange beast will emerge from the earth, speaking to people and marking them based on their faith. This beast, mentioned in the Quran, serves as a clear sign of the nearing end, distinguishing the righteous from the wicked. Catastrophic natural events will continue to plague humanity. 3 massive landslides, one in the east, one in the west, and one in the Arabian Peninsula, will reshape the landscape and serve as harbingers of the final judgment. These landslides will bury cities, altering the Earth's geography dramatically. One of the most striking and unmistakable signs is the reversal of the sun's path. In a dramatic celestial event, the sun will rise from the west instead of the east. This phenomenon will be a clear signal to all that the time for repentance has ended and the day of judgment is imminent. As the world grapples with these apocalyptic events, a soothing fragrance will sweep across the earth, causing the souls of the faithful to pass away peacefully. This event, often interpreted as a merciful act, ensures that the righteous are spared the final, most severe trials. The culmination of these signs is heralded by the blowing of the trumpet by the angel Israfil. The first blast will cause all living beings to perish, followed by a second blast that will resurrect them for the final judgment. The earth will be laid bare, and all humanity will stand before God. On this day, every soul will be judged based on their deeds. The scales of justice will weigh every action, and the record of deeds, kept meticulously by the angels, will be presented. Those who have lived righteous lives will be rewarded with eternal paradise, while the wicked will face eternal punishment. One of the most harrowing aspects of the final judgment is the crossing of As-Sirat, a bridge stretched over the depths of hell. Only the righteous, lightened by their good deeds, will cross safely, while the sinners will fall into the abyss below. This bridge symbolizes the ultimate test of one's faith and actions. For those who pass the test, the gates of paradise will open. Described as a place of unimaginable beauty and bliss, paradise offers eternal joy, free from suffering and sorrow. Here, The faithful will enjoy the company of the prophets, saints, and loved ones, basking in the presence of God. Conversely, those who fail the test will be cast into hell, a place of perpetual torment and despair. The descriptions of hell in Islamic texts are vivid and terrifying, meant to serve as a stern warning to those who stray from the path of righteousness. Fire, darkness, and ceaseless suffering await those condemned. These prophecies serve not only as a forewarning but also as a moral compass, guiding believers to lead lives of faith, compassion, and integrity. The trials and tribulations described are meant to test humanity's resolve and remind them of the transient nature of this world. In the face of such overwhelming predictions, the core message remains clear. Steadfast faith and righteous actions are paramount. The belief in the unseen, as emphasized in the Quran, encourages Muslims to trust in God's wisdom and justice, even when faced with the most daunting challenges. As we conclude this journey through the end times in Islam, let us reflect on the profound lessons these prophecies impart. They are not just tales of doom and gloom, but calls to awaken our inner moral compass. In a world rife with uncertainty, they remind us to hold firm to our faith, act justly, and prepare for the ultimate journey beyond this life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Stay tuned for more captivating stories from the annals of history and belief. Until next time, may peace be upon you.